Welcome to a journey through time as we explore the evolution of music genres. Our adventure begins in the early 1900s. We start with the lively ragtime, a rhythm that broke constraints and transformed into the eclectic sound of jazz. These genres reflected societal struggles and victory, echoing far beyond their time. Listen to the rhythmic complexity of Scott Joplin's Maple Leaf Rag, and the improvisation in Louis West End blues. As the Roaring Twenties approached, a new sound was about to take over. Welcome to the Jazz Age, a time of flappers, speakeasies, and a music revolution. Born from a blend of African beats and European melodies, jazz quickly became a symbol of rebellion, setting the of a generation. It was a cultural shift that defied the norms. Swing, the 30s soundtrack, offered a rhythmic respite during the Depression. Icons like Armstrong, Ellington, Goodman, and Fitzgerald made enduring impacts. But as the world plunged into war, a new rhythm began to emerge. The 1950s brought us a new beat that would change music forever: rock and roll. Picture world with predictable music. Then a new rhythm emerges in the 1950s, an era birthing rock and roll. Through the fusion of blues, gospel, and country, rock and roll symbolized post-war youth, bold and rebellious. It was more than music. It disrupted, broke racial barriers, and marked a cultural revolution. With infectious beats, it captivated fans globally. As the 1950s ended, the world stood upon the precipice of yet another musical revolution. Step into the 60s, a decade of love, peace, and revolution. Amid social and political shifts, music transformed, birthing genres like pop and psychedelic rock. Pop, with bands like the Beatles and the Beach Boys, dominated radio waves. Psychedelic rock, represented by the Grateful Dead and Pink Floyd, echoed counterculture sentiments, exploring existentialism. Technological advancements allowed audio experimentation, enhancing listeners' experience. Genres started merging, leading to a unique fusion of music. As we moved into the 70s, a new sound was about to take over the dance floors. Welcome to the 70s and 80s, the era of disco and the birth of hip-hop. A dynamic shift in the music industry occurred post-Vietnam War. Disco championed diversity and dance floors thrummed with its infectious beats. Then, hip-hop emerged, echoing through New York City streets, offering a voice for marginalized communities. Hip-hop wasn't just music, it intertwined poetry, storytelling, and social critique. As the 80s concluded, these genres had profoundly transformed the landscape. The 90s and 2000s were about to bring a whole new wave of music genres. Welcome to the 90s and 2000s, an era of musical fusion and innovation. Music genres coalesced in this global melting pot. Pop music, led by Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys, took center stage. R&B simultaneously thrived, with Beyoncé and Usher merging soul with pop. Electronic music, driven by digitization, emerged, with Daft Punk and the Chemical Brothers leading the charge. These genres, each distinct yet intertwined, shaped the late 20th and early 21st century's soundtrack, impacting our cultural identity. As we enter the present day, we wonder what the future of music holds. Now we stand at the frontier of music's future. We glimpse the dawn of tomorrow's sounds shaped by artificial intelligence and reality. Envision a concert in your living room or the melody of an AI-composed song. Genres blend, birthing new sounds beyond categorization. Accessible software democratizes music production, empowering creators and fostering innovation. This invites new into the mix. What do you think the future of music holds? Share your predictions in the comments below.